Peace, peoples. It's a little foggy out. Right here where that accident was yesterday with the train. Killed the 2 kids at right here. Love free speech. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't even get through here yesterday. Family members, everybody was on this side once I went around. Right here by Crozer Memorial Library. I say Crozer Memorial Library. I mean Crozer Library. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little foggy out this morning, y'all. It's definitely foggy out this morning. I'm sneaking through the back way since. It's 9th and Engle here, y'all. Where we at now? Train accident was back there, coming under the tracks. Y'all can see it's still dark out this morning. Make my way to the laundromat. Alright, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna talk right back to y'all. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to be driving in this fog. Something jump out on me. Hold on. Well, yeah, we here at the laundromat, ladies and gentlemen, in Brookhaven. They open up at 5 o'clock, but I think they open up before 5. Nah, they open up at 5. I thought it was 4 o'clock, 4:30, something like that. What time is it now? Ladies and gentlemen, it's 5:13. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, 5:16. Let me see. 5:13, I'm sorry. I'm up in the laundromat just flowing. There's only one person in there. You know what I'm saying? So end up going up to Walgreens, but I couldn't catch the young man slipping this morning. He was on point this morning. Remember I told y'all last time I went in there, gave him $20 bill. When he opened up the register, I was like, let me get change for the laundromat. And he gave me change for the 20, forgot all about the goddamn charging me for the detergent. He ain't work today, y'all. But we out here in Brookhaven, y'all, right next to Roland Deli. I just seen 2 workers going there and shit. They open up early. They must prepare that meat for the customers and shit. Prep it. It's right next door to the laundromat spot. What they sell? We got the Berman's Health Shop. It's Roland Deli, Berman's Health Shop, Boost Mobile, the Karate Dojo, and what's that? Something else on the end. And then on the other side, it's the cleaners. The laundromat got a cleaners that's attached to it on the right hand side of me. Over this way here, on the corner. Yup, ladies and gentlemen, 2 kids got killed yesterday on the train tracks. You know what I'm saying? You know, kids gonna be kids, y'all. So we can't play the blame game and say, what was them kids doing up there? When y'all know in reality, when we was kids, we did some foolish shit. You know what I'm saying? We did some foolish shit when we was younger. Understand, man. When it's 100 yards apart here. And motherfucker want to park right next to your shit. Like, for him to get out his door on his driver's side, he opened it up. He happened to look and see I was in my wheel, but if I wasn't, he'd have hit my door. That's how close he is to my shit. All this parking out here, man. Hate when motherfuckers do that, man. You wanna get right up on your shit. But yeah, y'all. 2 kids lost their life yesterday. You know, kids gonna be kids and shit. It's fucked up what happened, y'all. It's fucked up, man. I knew the family, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Chester is a real knit community. Everybody know everybody in Chester, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know the person directly, one of your family members know them, you know what I'm saying? But like they said in Chester, everybody know everybody, man. So, you know, kids gonna be kids, y'all. We was kids before. You know what I'm saying? We did shit. Coming up. That's a fact. So I don't want to hear nobody, oh, where was the parents at? The parents should have been supervising the kids. And man, kids go outside, man. Kids be kids, y'all. Y'all can't hold them kids' hands when they outside playing and knowing what they doing. You know, it was an afternoon. You know what I mean? 4:30 in the afternoon. So of course kids gonna be kids, you know what I'm saying? Of course kids gonna be kids. But playing on them tracks is a no-no. Playing on them tracks is a no-no, y'all. For real, because them trains come out of nowhere. I remember I was doing some recording. I had went up on Holland Avenue train tracks and shit. I ain't going to tracks. I went up on the platform. It was no trains on either side, north or south. When I spun around and started recording and shit, and I spun back around, a train came up out of nowhere that quick, y'all. That's how fast them trains be moving on them tracks, y'all. I mean, in seconds, just like that. I was like, oh shit. And I said to myself, I said, damn, I see how people, you know what I mean, get killed on these tracks and shit, because you be on the tracks and you think it's clear as a motherfucker for miles. And before you know it, you can put your head down, to look at your shoe, and look back up that quick, and here come a motherfucking train. Full throttle. No bullshit. So when the train coming that fast, that motherfucker can't stop just like that on the dime, like a car would. Even a car was scared. You know what I mean? When you slam on the brakes and shit. Them trains be moving. They be at like 100 and something speed. You know what I mean? The miles per hour be like 100 and something and shit on them tracks. You know? Sad, man. But, you know, they should have like some type of safety thing on them tracks where, you know, them kids can't get, you know what I mean, squeeze through them fences and shit and go up on them tracks to be investigating shit. Get up on top of them tracks. And they start throwing rocks down on cars and shit. Or throwing rocks at people and shit. I remember one day I had walked past there one night. And, you know, it was a bunch of juveniles out there. Young kids out there, y'all. When I say young, they was young. You know what I mean? They end up, when I walked by and shit, they walked past me and shit under the tracks. So once they got by Joe's Plumbing, the hardware shop, these motherfuckers started throwing these big ass boulders and shit, y'all. Rocks. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers started throwing rocks and shit. And I was pissed. And they took off running and shit. Y'all know the shit kids do. But you know what I mean? Ain't none of the rocks hit me and shit. And you know them rocks that's up on them train tracks, they some big motherfucking rocks, y'all. No bullshit. You can use them motherfuckers to put in the sock and knock a motherfucker the fuck out. Facts. Them motherfucking train track rocks are some big motherfuckers, y'all. I don't know where the fuck they got them rocks at. For real. You can kill a goddamn wallabies with one of them motherfucking rocks just by itself. Straight up. These motherfucking kids start launching them Jones. I'm like, and then they took off running towards the Banneker. And then they ran in the Banneker and shit. You know, the Banneker like the Carter and shit. So it's like kids, you know what I'm saying? But just imagine if they had a BB gun or a gun, you know what I'm saying? Kids, bad kids and shit, man. Sometimes y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill out, kids. Wake up. You know what I'm saying? But you can't blame the blame game because kids gonna be kids, y'all. No bullshit. Especially when some of y'all parents be at work and come home. You know, you ain't had no babysitter. The kids done ate all the food. Had company over the crib and all that. Y'all know how I go, y'all. So it's fucked up, man. Them kids lost their life up on that track, man. But they should have put something in place like higher fences or, you know what I mean? Safety, man. Safety come first. That's on anything. Safety come first and shit. So you most definitely gotta secure your perimeter when you dealing with shit like that, especially them tracks and shit. Crossing the highway. You see what they did to the highway where you can't even cross the highway because they put that medium barrel, used to be little. They made that bitch big as a motherfucker now. The joint on the highway in the middle, the barrier that divides the highways and shit. They redid that motherfucker. That joint big as a motherfucker and shit. You got down there be Spider-Man to get over that motherfucker. It's this safety tool to keep people from crossing that track and say, nah, I can't get over that highway. Not track, I mean highway. I can't get over that highway on that big ass brick. Especially dealing with them trains, man. That's the first thing they should have secured. With all these funds and this, that, and the third. Them train tracks, man. Safety, a safety hazard. You know what I mean? Like down the waterfront on Holland Avenue, you can go straight down that motherfucker. And you can throw a motherfucker in the river if you wanted to. There was one like that on North Street, but they fixed it. They put a fence up. That joint on North Street was what? Wide open, y'all. Wide open. You could have drove a car in the motherfucking river, y'all. That joint that was on North Street. But they secured that shit. They put a fence up. I was down there and shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Secure them water. I think it's a hole down the waterfront and one of them fences down there. Whereas them kids down there and shit investigating shit will probably slip right through that hole down there. I'm gonna go down there one day. I'm gonna make it sooner than later to see if that hole got fixed. Where a kid can go through that hole and fall right into the river and shit. And it's in the walk pathway, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna check it out. Y'all, what y'all think about the debates? The mayor of City of Chester debates and shit. I don't know, my man Stefan Roots, you know what I'm saying? Sound like he down to earth, you know what I'm saying? He don't look like he into the same foolishness your boy Thad was into. You know what I mean? Give him a chance. Give him a shout out. Shout out to Stefan Roots, man. That debate made me raise my eyebrows, Stefan Roots. You might got my vote, brother. Matter of fact, you got my vote, brother. Even though I don't vote, I do vote. But, you know, I'm on the other team. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on the Dixie crack team. I'm on the other team. You know what I'm saying? But since no one's running from my team, I figured I show some support and show some love. And I'll throw that pull that lever for you, my man. You heard? I'm gonna pull that lever for you, my man. Word. And shit, I see Stephon Roots. I see Fred Green. I see Tamika Gibson. You know what I'm saying? Which is time for a change, which is a good look for the city of Chester. It's time to get the younger people a chance. You elders been rolling with that same slavery program for years. And y'all seen the videos I showed y'all. Chester been in default for a long ass time. When Mayor Wendell Butler was in that motherfucker, it was Act 47. You know what I'm saying? It was Act 47 when Wendell Butler was the mayor. And at the same goddamn time, when they started, when the election time was coming up for Linder and Wendell Butler, they had a debate. And Linder was saying some strong things, man. Some positive things, man. You like, I understand with the jobs, everything y'all got going on down there as far as with Harris in the soccer stadium, but shit, only working 2 days out the week. How the fuck you gonna support your family with that? That goes back to, like I said, they talking about jobs gonna come to Chester. What? To be a motherfucking flagger, a parking flagger, or a greeter, motherfucker? There ain't no money. 2 days out the week. That shit seasonable. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta train this generation for career opportunities to get skills. You heard? Skills. Vocational work. Trades. Not no motherfucking learn how to dress. That's what Butler said. Teach them how to dress and how to fill out applications. Nah, that's being a slave. A job is a slave. You want a career. You know what I'm saying? A career eventually end up to you owning your own fucking business. You know what I mean? It's a difference, man. I understand the kids, you know what I'm saying, need jobs and shit when they're in high school and middle school, but not these grown people that have families. They got to support their family. They can't live off that shit. 2 days of work and it's seasonal. Nah, I ain't no motherfucker. That's a kiddie job. That's for somebody that's on summer break. You know what I'm saying? From high school. A grown motherfucker can't support his family working down there doing that shit. No bullshit. You better off going to McDonald's or Family Dollar putting in the application and fucking around down there. You know, but I know some people got to do what they got to do, man. But they try to make it seem like they put these companies in Chester and it's creating jobs and it's creating low minimum wages jobs, man. Motherfuckers can't survive off that shit, man. That's crumbs off the plate. Matter of fact, they ain't even crumbs off the plate. That shit like the grain of sugar off the plate, you know what I'm saying, that you getting compared to what these motherfuckers making, y'all. Fuck that. So what Linder was saying was all positive. You got to start creating vocational work, buildings and things of that nature. Y'all got to put that shit back in school. When we was in school, they had vocational. They had all that shit. Auto mechanic, wood shop, cooking, all types of shit. Preparing you for the future. Preparing you for reality. Not gym and other bullshit that doesn't necessarily need to be in life. The shit they teach in school don't got nothing to do with life. Some of the shit they be teaching in school, you know what I'm saying? Only reason why they teaching that shit because they was taught that shit. They went through an institution and got trained to teach what the fuck they teach, and they ain't got nothing to do with reality. When you become an adult, you got to get you got to prepare these kids with the right tools for the reality world. You know what I'm saying? Teach them how to open up bank accounts. Teach them how to save money. Teach them how to open up businesses. Teach them how to get an LLC. Shit like that. They the type of classes they should have in school. Them other classes, I get it. Math and all that. English, reading, all that. I get that shit, but we need these kids, I'm not gonna say we, but the kids, the future, they need vocational jobs inside the schools, y'all. To prepare them for the future. Not no goddamn job. They want careers and shit that's gonna last them for the rest of their life. Once they know how to read that tape measure, they can go anywhere and get a job. That's what they taught us back in the day. You know what I mean? As long as you know how to read that tape measure, you're gonna always get work. And that's a fact. Because everything is about numbers. I told y'all that. That's the Pharaoh system. Numbers. It's a number system game. That tape measure, you gotta know how to read numbers. You measure shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go in here and check on my clothes. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we back, y'all. We done leaving the laundromat. Got up out of there by a certain time. Let's see what time it is real quick. 6:12, y'all. 6:12. Yeah. Done washing me and the king clothes for the week. I can get back to the crib and relax. Just chill on out today. They had the news on about the kids. Well, they know it's kids, but they don't know the names and the ages of the kids yet. But they was young, y'all. It was about, like I said, 7, 8, something like that. The peeps had sent me a picture of a woman. Kids it was. And she had 3 boys and 1 girl. I know her mom very well. You know what I'm saying? So prayers and blessings out to the mom and the family members that lost their kids up on that train track yesterday. Bro, man. Devastating news, man. You know, school tomorrow. Friends and shit gonna be looking for them. You know, everybody posts everything on Facebook. I call it Facebook. But everybody posts everything on Facebook and Instagram when things happen. So everybody knew what happened within 10, 15 minutes of it happening. And people was posting on social media. You know what I'm saying? It was packed. It most definitely was packed down there on the other side. When I made it on that other side, I couldn't record, y'all. There's too many people on that other side, plus family members was out there. People was upset, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to be out there putting no motherfucking camera, walking around with a motherfucking camera and shit. You know, people be feeling some type of way about that shit, you know what I'm saying? Here it is, they lost a loved one, and you up here putting cameras all in people's faces and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, that's why I ain't do that, y'all. Respect. Plus, I knew the family members and shit. Y'all, but with that said, this video about the end, y'all, I just wanted to, you know, cover that story from yesterday, man. It's sad. Gas prices went down here in Chester. It was $3.61. $3.59 now. And I'm gonna end it here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back with another video later on. Within the next 20 minutes, I'm gonna do a walk. We're gonna walk by there, y'all. Alright? I'll see y'all in a little bit, alright? Right here on Knife and Curler. Peace.